Good evening, and welcome to this week's edition of OMG. I'm Luke Brown. Our top stories tonight: Commander Shepard's sex scandal, Coop takes a trip to paradise with the next Dead or Alive title, and Dominic stops in with an exclusive look at the next proposed Capcom Versus title. But first, a look at the week's other headlines. Nintendo reportedly turned down the technology that ended up being Project Natal, claiming it wouldn't work for a Nintendo audience. To which Microsoft responded, "Yeah, as if we're way too good for Miyamoto's sloppy seconds." Warner Brothers is looking to reboot the Mortal Kombat film franchise. In a related story, Christopher Lambert's career was found dead sitting next to a phone in his apartment. A Philadelphia lawyer is filing a class action lawsuit against Microsoft because an invoice he received early this month from Microsoft included charges for purchases he couldn't complete due to a bulky download system. When reached for a comment on whether or not his download system was malfunctioning, Balky replied, "Don't be ridiculous." It's a joke. Last week, Microsoft... Oh, hang on. I'm receiving word that we've got a breaking development in the next Capcom Versus title. We're now going live in the field to Dominic Moschitti. Dom?
Thanks, Luke. We're inside Capcom Studio, and we're about to find out what the next Versus title will be. Everybody ready? I think it's behind this door. Woo! Interesting.
Thanks for that, I guess. Last week, Microsoft and the Cerberus organization were rocked when 3 separate sex tapes of Commander Shepard hit the internet. We hit the streets to find out what the people thought of the shocking revelation that a national hero could stoop to such a level. So, what do you think of the Commander Shepard sex tape?
I was fucking disgusted. It was the longest, slimiest... No, I just can't talk anymore about it.
Honestly, I haven't really been paying attention to the news that much, so I haven't really heard a whole lot about it, but, you know, it's a little disappointing to hear.
On the Commander Shepard sex tape, I don't know what that is.
It reminded me of this one time I saw my mom coming out of the shower, and so much hair. I don't know.
Do you think there should be any repercussions from the military about an astronaut having a sex tape?
Most definitely, because a lot of people do respect them.
You know, with kids or something looking up to him, should be held to a higher standard as far as setting a societal good example.
All I can say is that if decompression affects your body that way, I don't want to see it happen again.
And now we go back to Dominic, who's hot on the trail of what the next Capcom Versus title will be. Dom?
Thanks, Luke. I'm standing outside of Capcom's testing area, and we're about to find out what the next Versus game will be. You guys ready? All right.
Isn't that just the unoccupied office in the back?
Oh! Clearly they have this thing pretty well hidden. But we're gonna get it. Back to you, Luke.
Good to see our tax dollars at work. Just a few days ago, Tecmo Koei announced that they would be making a PSP version of Dead or Alive set in the beach volleyball universe entitled Dead or Alive Paradise. Here to talk about it is Jonathan Cooper, who had a chance to play the game behind closed doors. Cooper?
Thanks, Luke. I've been playing a lot of Dead or Alive for the past few days.
What? Why are your hands wrapped up?
Have you seen the girls in Dead or Alive beach volleyball?
Stop. No, we're not doing this.
Listen, it's like the Japanese people. They've never actually seen breasts before. They have breasts on top of breasts. They have a mind of their own. It's a feat of modern science.
Coop, we're above this. You need to stop and move on.
Luke, listen. I'm a journalist. I have integrity. The people have a right to know. I assure you, my report will be tasteful and informative.
Fine. So how was the game?
I masturbated a lot to it.
That's enough. Before we go, I just want to thank everyone for tuning in this week to watch.
Thanks, Luke. I'm standing outside Capcom's secret studio, and I'm about to rip the lid off this thing. You guys ready? All right, let's go. Where's? Oh my God! Oh my God! This is a world exclusive. Back to you, Luke.